All right, guys, we have breaking news coming out of the Miami Dolphins, out of the NFL draft that just happened. It's still ongoing as we speak, but our pick as of at this video is all that really matters. I don't care about the rest of the draft. It is what it is at this point, but with the 21st pick in the 2024 overall draft from the first round, the Miami Dolphins select edge defensive line Chop Robinson from Penn State University. Penn's Chop Robinson coming off with a pretty decent season with Penn State, with total tackles of 15. Solo tackles himself is 12, 3 assisted, and last season he has 4 sacks. He has 4 sacks of the season with Penn State. With watching his highlights from ESPN and looking at the overalls, he can really pressure the quarterback. If it's from Michigan, even Michigan, Rutgers, Maryland, other QBs, he is the pressure type edge guard that could make them feel overwhelmed, and then the offense side makes mistakes. He has 6 total sacks of his college career. His first season is actually with Maryland themselves before transferring in 2022 to Penn State, and that's where he remained for the rest before finally declaring an NFL draft in his junior year. And the fact that he has been drafted in first overall, when it could have been the second round or the third round, kind of shows that the Dolphins knew something that we probably did not. Now, the reasons behind these picks is very simple: defensive reinforcements. When losing defensive players, especially with Christian Wilkins, Andrew Van Ginkel is also a big loss. Bradley Chubb needs somebody else to help them with the edge guards, middle linebackers, and with the returning Jalen Phillips, the Dolphins need some reinforcements, and this might be the value. But how much value does Chop Robinson have with the Miami Dolphins? Personally, to me, it might surprise people. I think, especially when he's going to be coached, he's going to be well coached in the NFL. The college is definitely a little bit different, but without Vic Fangio, it's going to be something different with the Dolphins side. And I should point out that we have hired a new defensive coordinator, and that's Anthony Weaver from the Baltimore Ravens. And he was that person that helped them, to help the defense, what the defense were with the Baltimore Ravens last season, going all the way to the AFC Championship before ultimately falling down to you-know-who. So I think Anthony Weaver would be the right defensive coordinator coach to coach Chop Robinson in this league. So overall, I think it's a good pick. I can understand other Dolphins reasoning why they might or might not like. It's undervalued that they're saying. To me, I think he's going to surprise people. I truly think so. If the Dolphins can remain healthy, that's the big part. And they're calling for defensive reinforcements, especially with the defensive side. It's definitely a big key, especially losing Christian Wilkins and Andrew Van Ginkel. That's a big part. So we need to pressure the other offensive side and get pressure the quarterback for the upcoming season. And he's only 21 years old, born in 2003. That's a big part. Now, I also could argue, and this is just off topic, just me rambling. I could also argue that we also need an offensive line as well. I can also say, Dolphins, we need an offensive line to protect Tua for the season and upcoming more. I feel like the offensive line is continuously getting neglected, and it's going to put Tua in more harm than good. But I understand the reasoning to draft a defensive line than an offensive line. But in the second round, please, at least, draft an offensive line that could help protect Tua. That is also very important to me. But anyway, guys, that's the breaking news. The Dolphins drafted Chop Robinson from Penn State. I think he might surprise people. Definitely have value into this pick. People might say undervalue, but let's see what happens upcoming season. Let's give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. Chop Robinson, welcome to the Miami Dolphins. You definitely earned it, and I'm so happy. Personally, I'm so happy to have you on board with us. And let's get this going, folks. So that's gonna do it for this one, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe our content because Miami Chiefs, you guys are back, and when he does, he'll be right there with the fear team you deserve. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow for a Marlins video. Great. All right, guys, this is Miami TVG. Sign off, folks. Good night, everybody.